Save the Girl. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video from your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes, and it's another installment of navigating new releases on and no buy. And will this one contain Halloween? You'll have to watch to find out. If this is something you're interested in, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. All right, so glasses on, time for new releases. So this first one here, so I'm not 100% sure if the color story is for me, but I do love this brand's formula. I do love their brushes, and they do beautiful collection. And this is Sigma brushes, and this is their new Disney collection. It is the Beauty and the Beast collection. It says here it's inspired by your favorite characters, songs, and moments from the Disney's beloved classic. There is a $59 eyeshadow palette which has 14 shades in it, and and of course includes your dual-ended brush. There's also a mini eyeshadow palette that has 7 buttery soft eyeshadows in a travel-friendly size, and again that was $32. There's a cheek palette for $39, which has 2 blushes and 1 highlighter. There is a mini lip set for $29. There's 3 lip creams, and then of course, so then there's a brush set for $89. It's $135 value. There's the F46 angled foundation for liquids and cream foundation. There's the F44 powders sculpt with powder products, of course. E24 is a diffused blend, apply and diffuse eyeshadows. The E55 eye shading, evenly apply color across the lid. The E15 flat definer, apply color along the lash line, and of course a beauty bag. This is going to be available on October 17th on the website, and since I got this from Trend Mood, you can use Trend Mood for 15% off. And let's take a look at some of the things on here. So here is the cover. So it's beautiful, kind of classy, golden script, beautiful flowers. And then here, this next shot here, this shows you kind of the whole, I believe it's the whole package together. So you've got the bag, the palettes, brushes. I guess I'm gonna say this is probably maybe the PR pack. I don't know if you can buy them together or not. Here's a close-up of the color story. Again, they usually have a lot of neutrals, but there is some nice pops of pink, purple, and red, and it looks like, not sure if that might be a navy instead of a black. Yeah, that's like a navy shade, the one that's called Beast. That looks really nice, and of course your dual-ended brushes. Most of the time, like things like Urban Decay, their brushes are worth throwing out, but the Sigma ones not. They put good brushes inside their palettes. And what else? Other photos that I have in the collection here. Oh yeah, here, let's look at the color story. Here you can kind of not see swatches, but you can kind of see once they've kind of broken down the shades a little bit. And yes, that is, the Beast is a blue shade. Here's what the full collection looks like outside of the box. And yeah, this is really pretty. Like it's always aesthetically pleasing. If you look at the photo there, you can see that the 7 shade one is a thinner one, and then you've got the regular palette, which is the dual palette. And it looks like the 7 shade doesn't come with a brush. It looks like it's just in the big palette, but this is a really pretty collection. I really do like their blushes as well. So yeah, October 17th. Doesn't mention if there's a full deal price. I would probably think there would be. And again, if you use Trend Mood, you get 15% off. So what do we have next? Now, this brand, I've tried several different things from them, and from the palettes that I've owned, one I've liked and one I've not liked, but the one that I really liked happened to be in this size as well, and this is from Natasha Denona. And here we go. Here it is, and it's one of those little 5-pan minis, but this one is a mini trichrome palette. So it's got her trichrome formula in there. So it's all new shades in royal, silver, and periwinkle blues, as well as a metallic multichrome that shifts from blue-green to fuchsia. It's limited edition. It's going to be available today when you see this on Ulta Beauty or Sephora. Sephora Canada online, you can still see they've got some old Natasha Denona kicking around, but there hasn't been anything new in a while. And I had heard that we were not getting Natasha Denona here. So I think as a Canadian, I think Beautylish would be the closest. They build in the duty and everything into the cost, so you're all good. What you pay is what you pay on Beautylish. And they also have, for Canadians, I believe it's the $30 minimum and then you get free shipping, something like that. It isn't a huge amount actually, so I quite like, and that's pretty tempting. I don't know how much this is going to be. They don't have a price on there, so I'm going to assume we'll know tomorrow. But look at it. It looks so beautiful. And then here's a picture showing kind of their swatches. Like, this looks stunning. And like I said, I have the little one. It's the black, white, and gray one. Love it. I have one for other ones. It came out for like a Valentine's Day, a pinky one, a big palette. Was it the Love Palette? I think that's what it's called. It is going to another home shortly. It was okay. I tried to use it more, but it just, for somehow, it didn't hit, but the little black and white one did. And this color story looks beautiful. And if the quality for this little one is like the black and white one, it would probably be worth it. So I'm tempted to take a look at it, but there we go. So now I have one more. It's kind of more of a sneak peek before we go into what? Halloween. Yes, there are 2 Halloween releases in here, but hey, the last couple have been all Halloween, so there we go. So now this is another brand. I've been wanting to try their eyeshadows. I have their blush palette. I have a lash glue liner from them, and I have a mirror because it lit up. I was very excited. And this is Prados Beauty, and they're doing a collab with Lauren Godet, and it looks so beautiful. Everybody at Prados Beauty are really, really kind. When I originally got, I think I still might have the video up, where it didn't say on the box what it was, and it looked like it was a black. I got a free black eyeliner, ended up being a liner lash glue, and it was so funny. But they were like, and then they commented on my YouTube video, it was like, it's a lash glue, and it's like, yeah, I figured it out after the fact. I felt so silly, but it happens. But anyways, they were really nice. They let me know where I could get Prados in Canada, but the palettes are beautiful that they've done before, but the palettes that I kind of have the color story for. So I'm really kind of excited to see what's in this. And as you can see from the photo here, like, will it be these kind of colors? Is there going to be sage greens and purples and light blues and touches of yellow? Like, if it is, this could be the palette that finally gets me. And they have lashes, it looks like. It looks like there's lips in there, maybe an eyeliner. And then there's these 4 other little palettes. I'm wondering if they're like cheek and highlighter. Maybe there's bronzer. It looks like it's a whole collection. They've not given away a lot. We will be able to see it when you're watching this, because it says the collection will be available online at 9 a.m. on October 6th. So then we'll get to see the full thing. I'm really excited. I wish there was more sneak peeks, but if it looks like that, I may forgive getting my one more Halloween release to pick up this release, but we will have to see. I'm really quite excited, and yeah. Okay, so that's all the information I have. It's a collab. Also, it's an Indigenous brand, in case you don't know Prados Beauty, and yeah, there we go. I'm kind of excited. So next up, we're gonna finish off with 2 Halloween releases. One, it's still at sneak peek. Glamlight, basically, they're releasing this on Friday the 13th. This is the one that I'm kind of waffling on because it is a horror franchise that I really like, and it's Friday the 13th, so they're releasing this Friday the 13th. So I'm going to assume after Canadian Thanksgiving we'll probably see more, but they've been sneaking a little bit. And here we go. Here's the first little sneak peek, and it's showing the makeup bag. So like it says here, Jason never stays dead for long. Get ready to slay the makeup game this Friday the 13th. Introducing the Friday the 13th X Glamlight Lenicular Motion Makeup Bag. And it's their first product in this sneak peek. So it says here, this limited edition gem is the perfect travel size toiletry bag with the lenticular design, I have such a problem with that word, that shifts to Jason's iconic hockey mask. Crafted with custom knife zippers, this is a one-of-a-kind limited edition Friday the 13th makeup bag and only $20, which is actually really good. But then it says, are you ready to see the rest of the collection? This Friday the 13th just got a whole lot spookier. Save the date. It'll be at 10 a.m. PST, so that would be 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm hoping to see more. I'm curious to see what the color story is. I'll just flash a few other photos that I took from the video. Where was I gonna go? So the last release and the Ghostface and the Chucky had a lot of similar vibes to me, and they weren't exactly the same, but just kind of the feeling. So I'm hoping this one is going to be way different. Then I might pull the trigger on this one. It depends on what the Prados looks like tomorrow. But I've been really wanting to get something from Glamlight my own. I've been lucky enough to be able to play with some of my friends' collections, but I would like to own one on my own, and I think this one could be a good one. So, got one more to go, and then that's it. I think Halloween releases are kind of slowing down. There's a few that I've been waiting for. That they've not seen anything, but it looks like a lot of the makeup brands are having issues getting their stock. The labs are busy, there's a lot going on, and since, you know, Christmas is coming, so probably a lot of releases for Christmas, and now everybody's on the Halloween train, so I think a lot of the labs are working full steam ahead. But okay, so next up here, we've got another release that's coming out Friday the 13th, and this is from Ensley Rains Cosmetics. They've also been hitting it out of the ballpark recently, and this is also something that has been on my mind of brands to try. Here's the photo, and this is the veil lifts as the Twisted Tea Party palette emerges from the shadows of Wonderland, experiencing 9 captivating multi-chromes in a variety of textures and finishes, alongside 7 masterfully pigmented mattes in a sinister mix spanning from haunting grunge tones to dramatic and electrifying hues. That sounds exciting. And with a magnetic base and removable pans, you can curate your own chaos. Yes, I do like that. And then of course, Sustain Tuned for swatches coming soon. And it says, are you ready to journey into the dark unknown? And it looks like the code RADAR10 is going to work for 10% off, because I got this from Makeup on Your Radar. And again, Friday the 13th, Ensley Rains Cosmetics and their little Twisted Tea Party. And here you can look inside a little bit closer. This looks beautiful and shifty. It's a good mix of colors. Looks like there's green, purple, blue, black, orange even. That looks really, really pretty. Curious to know how much it is, but I guess we would find out on Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th seems to be quite the day. So anyways, that's it for me. That was the new releases that have been ruminating around my brain. Are any of these interesting to you? Have there been any that you were looking at? Is Friday the 13th the day where you're going to be pulling the trigger? Let me know what you think down below. As always, if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and maybe even subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.